I'm done.
I'm tired of y'all tearing stuff up. I'm tired of it. All y'all do is tear stuff up.
That was delayed.
Everything happens for a reason.
No.
You see that?
Alright guys, what's going on? That there is some heavy stuff.
You ain't gonna be able to help one-handed.
Shoot, I wasn't gonna help.
now you being honest.
You look like you got it. Don't let it clobber you in the head. That's all I need. Anyways, he is building a stair casing right here. It's going to an escape door. The stairway rotted out, so this is the platform. He's fixing to put that grating on here, get it all welded up, whatever, and then he's gonna weld the platform to the side of it that the stairs and the rails will go down on. And that should be done. It's got to be painted and then installed. It's a job, but
Bigger than I usually do.
yeah, that's right. Generally, if he can't pick it up, he don't do it. And this stuff right here is way beyond that. But we're fixing to put that grating in there. We've been cleaning it up a little bit. I got the body completely off. I'm probably fixing to... I went to Noah Dashfoot's last night and got me 8 sheets of metal. Here's my car. It's stripped down. We're not going to get too close to it, but there's 8 sheets of white on white metal. We're going to redo the nose, hood, doors, and quarters. And we're going to leave the top cell panels, roof, spoiler, deck. That's going to stay until we absolutely need it. But for now, that's the current state. We're racing this weekend at Deep South Speedway, and I probably better get to work helping him before he tears something up. It's one of them big jobs. All right, so he said that he's gonna cut the grating out there, and go from there.
All right, so some big news.
Extremely big news.
Very exciting news.
As y'all know, last year we practically begged for a street stock ride, just foaming at the mouth, wanted to be a part of it. This race has gotten bigger and bigger every year at Why Not Motorsports Park. It's the
Southern Street Stock Nationals.
It's $5,000 to win, I believe, if not more.
It's always right around your birthday.
Yep.
I think it's more. I think it was $10,000.
Yeah, it's a lick.
Yeah.
But we practically begged for a ride. Nobody bid on it. But
had a couple hopes, but
yeah,
it all fell through. Yeah.
Y'all may not know it about him. A lot of y'all have asked what all you used to do if you race, whatever. They want to know about you. He raced 4-cylinder modifieds when he was my age.
Street stocks a little bit. Yep.
And then he started welding, working, whatever. And then he met some friends that was racing, and they got into it hot and heavy. And he started building race cars. You built what, 3, 4 street stocks?
Probably 4, I think. Yeah.
4 street stocks.
Yeah.
And what you would consider your best one,
I built kind of for myself, not for me to drive, but it was going to be my house car, and I did it top of the line all the way, and sold it, and it got back over in this area again, and I bought it. It was going to be his first car, and then I actually bought it. It was here for a while.
Yeah.
Some of y'all that's known us for a long time probably has seen pictures on Facebook of it and stuff. Well, I turned around and sold it where we could buy the first modified that we got, and now we've got an opportunity to get that car back, and it's going to be owned by someone else, and we're going to do some work on it. And
we're going to get the car ready. We're going to bring it to Mr. Noah to get it updated and get it to where practically he can help us with it as far as for setup.
Suspension.
That way we know where it's at and we can get it dialed in. But we're gonna be racing a Chase 1 chassis at
pretty
the
cool.
Fall Classic, not the Fall Classic, Street Stock
Nationals, and maybe the Fall Classic. Well,
Yeah,
we're going to
whatever.
be in Atlanta. I mean,
But
Illinois for that.
we're trying to work it out to where I keep this race car up if the car owner wants to race it, because he's working a lot and he doesn't have time to really race.
Yep.
So it's kind of something that we want in our possession, that if he wants to go racing with it, he can. But otherwise, we'll have it, and if we want to go race some big races, we'll have this race
He's
car.
going to own it. We're going to do the maintenance, and you're going to get to drive it, and he'll get to drive
Right.
it if he wants to or whatnot. But it's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it. I've got the trunk of it up there. I don't know if you can see it, but them checkered flags behind all them tires, that is the original trunk off of the car when I built it. It still has a lot of meaning to me. I've got a picture of him standing beside it when he was a little bitty turd. Got a lot of sentimental value to me. So to see Chase get to drive a car that I built, that's something that I'm excited about. I can't wait to see what we can do with it.
Yep.
So we just wanted to drop that little line to y'all, and that's something coming in the future. We
And
don't know
another
when.
thing coming in
but
the future
We're
on-
going to show the progress of it as we go.
Patreon. We've talked about it. When we hit 10K subscribers, the Patreon's going to be up.
We're doing it.
That's what we're doing.
I'm a nervous wreck about it because
I am
I don't
too.
really know what y'all would expect out of us. So this would
So
be a good time for
realistically,
y'all to.
let us know in the comments. I'm going to tell y'all one thing that we're not going to do that other channels do, that we just can't do. He's got 2 other children, so it's really hard to get a video out, just back to back to back. We're doing all we can as far as for posting on a time frame.
Right.
So y'all aren't going to get any early release videos, but y'all will get behind the scenes stuff and stuff like that. But y'all let us know in the comments down below, other than early release to a video, whatever y'all would like, y'all let us know, and we'll see if we can incorporate that into it. But we're excited about this. It's all coming together, so we really appreciate y'all, my sponsors, my family, and everybody that's got a hand in it. So,
All right.
but that's that. That's a lot of talking, but that's what's going on right now.
Yeah.
That's the latest, and we're excited. We've got a lot coming up in the future. We've gotten quotes on pole barns. We've done all of that. We're fixing to get that done.
We got quotes, and I'm fixing to start dropping beams in the ground. Let's put it like that.
Yeah.
Everything's expensive, and
that's right.
and it's just looking like I'm gonna build it myself. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And another thing that I get asked a lot, and I'm sorry, I know that we're sitting here, but at the same time, let's get it all cleared out the way. A lot of people ask every time how old are you? Have you graduated yet? What are you doing? I am 17 years old, and I am currently just trying not to drop out of high school.
We're hoping he don't have to repeat his senior year because he misses a lot of school to go racing.
To meet a lot of great people. I'm a businessman.
Nah, he's hanging on and almost done. 17 years old.
So I graduate May 21st will be my graduation. I'm taking the ACT this weekend. That way I've got all of that junk taken care of.
We've already got him signed up in trade school.
I'm enrolled. I will be starting next fall at MGCCC for precision machining. I'm really doing it for the CNC side of it, but you got to learn all of it to do that part of it, which I don't have a problem with. But I want to do that and hopefully just race for a living.
Yeah, make a career out of it, huh?
But yeah, that's my fallback plan, because that's something that a lot of people ask, what are you fixing to do? And that's what I'm doing on top of racing. So there you go. But that's it now. I'm done. I'm done talking. Got the video before I say something else.
Shut her down. Oh yeah, one more thing. Nah,
30 minutes later.
Yeah. All right. Later.
So we pulled all of our shocks off, and we got everything off in the back, and we got our pads off. We're scuffing them so that they'll go back on and be fresh and firing. And then we're just gonna fire it up, change the oil in it. I mean, are we
We burning brake pads.
starting a fire or doing the Mr. Miyagi or
Wax on, wax off. No, we freshening up these brake pads, Cap.
yeah, that's
Saw it
one
on
way to-
YouTube.
One way to do it. Whose YouTube did you see it on? Because
Everybody fixing to see it on ours. We'll let y'all know if it works.
oh, Lord.
I'm sure somebody knows how to do this the right way, but this is what me and Rocky's doing.
Mr. Cameron Goldsworthy, I might need you.
Look at that. Look like brand new out the box, Cap.
Something like that.
Making circles there, Rock?
Yeah, both ways.
You waxing on or off right now?
Yeah. On and off. My time hits, I will say something.
He's complaining that we can't find anything wrong with the car.
All right, guys, listen. I've ran 2 other race cars. I've ran a Shaw and I've ran a Hughes. They've been on different ball joints, different spindles. And let's just be real. We've been on 2 rough racetracks since we've been at home. Tri-County being one of them. Y'all saw at the Tri-County race, we jumped up off the ground probably 2 foot and slammed down. All it meant was the frame rail. Nothing in the front end. We was within an 1/8 inch towed out up front in tolerance. We went to Outlaw, bent 2 left front wheels. No damage. I'm telling you, Rocky, something should be wrong.
You ain't running hard enough.
I'm not. I guess I need to just run. I need to go down the wall like this.
No,
And
don't put it in the wall.
You need to get
Well,
rid of that
yeah,
brake
if
rod.
somebody takes you to the wall, ride the rail.
I think it survived.
go
I think
with it.
it'd be just right. I don't know. This right here it's amazing to me. I don't know how it's not tore up. I really don't. But that means I get to start building the body because my car is practically done. That's where we're at. I put the oil in it. Rocky and Dad scuffed the brake pads on it. So they're good. Maybe we'll be able to rotate. And that's it. We're there. So the rest of this video is really just going to be me bending metal. Not on the racetrack, but here. There too, if it comes to that.
Put
But
the bent metal back on it.
Yeah.
well, we are for this weekend. But
Oh, you want to look pretty at that USMPS?
when we show up to the Rev, not only are we there to take that 10 grand, we're there to look like 10 grand.
Paying 10 grand.
Yeah, they are.
Are
The banner said it.
they? Really? The flyer?
Yeah, flyer, close enough. Anyways, MB Custom. Really, you can't find one unless it's brand new.
You trying to sell something?
So y'all go see Jimmy Mars, and then y'all call Kate up for the consulting because it's working. We've got it all working so far. Good engine, good carburetor. Cruise halfway decent sometimes. Other than that, that's where we're at. All right. So here we have 2 different,
Same name brand,
same name brand,
different links. Of
One was the modified and one was the late model.
yeah,
The long tube actually lasted the longest.
yeah,
He's welded the modified one back so many times that it.
yeah. But now we're doing away with that, and the little thin tube that keeps breaking and twisting off. We're going with
Not
some
no
1
more.
1/4.
Not no more.
Yeah,
Not no more.
and we got custom link going right here.
Yeah, that's
too.
right.
Just a big neck.
Yeah. And that's round
Yeah, if
3.
that don't fix it,
Then we go
we go into the train.
Yeah. I don't know if any of them's ever broke one of these, but you know that's
Man,
one of them deals
our
that when
luck-
it breaks you out of commission. You
You've
know?
had to fabricate more stuff on a race car. I don't know how people that can't do it. I guess their luck's a lot better than ours. I don't
So,
know.
'cause I don't think we turn the lights on out here that I don't
That
have
you don't
weld
have to
on.
modify something.
Yep. I ain't complaining. I'm glad I can, but ain't. That looks straight. Might
I
have
don't
to
know.
put
Back when I worked for Bloomer, right, we had a jig for those things. Let me weld.
No.
No, let me weld.
No,
let
this
me
is
weld one.
important.
Let me weld one. Oh, it burnt the hair off me. I'm welding the other one.
Let's see what we got.
Nothing better than what I had.
Where's the
What's that saying? Weld up anything from the
broken heart?
broken heart to the, yeah, whatever that is. Tell you what, that blue light make you see the sunshine if you look at it long
You was
enough.
looking at it?
Yeah, I was.
You won't do that no more.
No, I wasn't looking at it.
going
That'd be
It's hot. It's hot.
that'd be pure
Get the
ignorance.
potatoes off your eyes.
All right, while he's screwing that up, we gotta get that somewhat straight enough to
Yeah.
duplicate it. Here's the other one. It's all mangled up too. I don't know. It's pitiful. I got it. This thing gonna be cooled off.
You reckon?
I know.
That ain't cool, dog. I'll tell you
There
what.
you go. Fish hook. Yeah.
Tell me if that's cool.
Abuse.
Forged in fire right here.
Looks like a good spot, eh?
Drop. Trained professional.
Smells of Sunoco.
Now you clean the mess.
Now you can probably go to the bat, huh?
Yeah, come on with
Mm.
it. Who knows that bat? Thank you. Get that off my head.
I appreciate you keeping that from dripping on my floor, but wasn't it hot?
No. It was very hot. One thing about it, dog. That one ought not break.
Yeah. Y'all want to forge one and not the other and see what we come up with?
Let's do it.
All right.
Be enough in there. What you think?
Yeah, the welds are ugly, but
You'll hide
I
that.
thought you was gonna put them on the
I'm
grinder.
gonna have to.
Don't
Go try it first.
Try.
Yeah, what I said. That junk out of here.
You gonna just let this one hang in the air cool? Yeah.
Hit me upside the head is what it's gonna do.
What's that?
That was right hand. I see it. That's something that you'll only see on Patreon once we get one.
That's it. Huh?
That's it, because that is that's a trick.
Switch that up a little bit. Yeah. We'll do that often. I said we'll do that often. Good length, bro. Part like that, but look at that. That's that piece I was trying to cut out of there.
Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
There it is.
Just need a little vibration. All right, this one's tight?
No,
No.
that one's got it.
None of them's tight. I hate this weather. This is so aggravating. I mean, all it's doing, it's just rain, rain, and more rain. My gosh. There ain't no way we're going to get the race this weekend because of that rain right there. It's just looking like another rained out weekend. So, I'm fixing to start building the body. And really, I might as well go ahead and install it because I don't think we're going to get the race. Anyways, let's get to it. Alright, I don't know if y'all can really hear me or not, but I'm going to show y'all how I measure this out. That way we can lay it out on here and go and make it happen. But, alright, so Rocky's here helping me. I pulled some measurements off of this right here. We got what we needed. It's pretty much laid out. Alright, we just got this thing cut out. Here's the door. We're fixing to bend here, here, and here. And that'll be done. And then I'll get the Weir's machine and wheel well tracer out. We'll cut this with it on the car, and then that'll be done. That one's whooped. We'll do them later. There it is. And no, this is not blue. It's got plastic on it. So it's all white metal. But that one's done. We're fixing to build probably our left quarter panel. And then go from there. So here's our left side panel. It doesn't really look like much right now. It's like a funky rectangle, but fixing to bend it all up and then it'll look like something. And like I said, you just gotta cut the wheel well out and you'll have it.
You own. Y'all come look at it.
What you got?
Some photos from Impact Zone. Look at that. That's my favorite.
Y'all see my eyes in there?
That's the
Yeah,
ticker.
look scared to death.
Devil.
You don't know.
That's a good looking one
Yeah,
there.
that's pretty short. Old girl in that one.
Oh.
That's a repeat of that one.
See, this one's my favorite right here. See that chrome wheel in there?
Impact Zone.
Check him out.
Yep. Making it happen. That's some fine photos.
Well, while you been freaking
No, Cat.
taking
I
pictures,
came in here and bailed y'all out. Look at this body.
No, you didn't. You full of crap. Me and Rocky holding the camera. we built the rest of the doors and quarters. They're done minus the bead rolling and the installation.
Looks good.
We screwed one panel up because we measured it, and the measurements were right, but the angle was off, so it messed that up. So we just took the door off and traced it so that we could get it right.
Like you should have done.
Yeah, like I should have done in the first place, but that's lazy. That takes away the.
That's not lazy. That's
I mean, that's yeah. Well, here's our toter tag.
All right.
Here's his glasses because he can't do nothing without them.
That's a good
But,
thing.
Anyways, that's it. We're just looking for a dry place to race.
Yeah, ain't looking good.
But if not, I'm just gonna put my new body on and survive.
And be at the
The Rev next weekend.
on the 24th.
That's right. All right, what's going on, guys? Currently got it all tore apart right now. Fixing to go the rest of the way and tear all of this off. That way we can rebuild it. I'm probably gonna run the hood just for this weekend. That way I don't have that much more to do. But we're fixing to go over and bead roll all of my doors and quarters. I got all of them cut out and done and ready. There's pieces of the nose right there. But overall, I mean, it's come together. So, I mean, I might run this weekend because the amount of work it's going to take to put the old body back on compared to put a new body on really is the same amount of work. So I might just go ahead and stick the new one on just for this weekend. But I'm undecided. It just depends on how I feel when I get back. But that's where we're at. So, I gotta build these. It's little 2-inch pieces that go right there. But that's that. And yeah, I just gotta build that, and then we're finished. I can see you then. Look who decided to show up. We done for the night, and he shows up.
Looks good.
Yeah. Right. Well, we got this side somewhat on. I've just got to put the nut certs down that right there. I miscalculated when I went to Jason's and didn't get enough. So, really, if I'm being honest, I just wanted to get out of work, so I didn't get enough. That way I'd have to do it another time. Anyways, I wouldn't do that. I want it finished. I really do. But we still got to do something here, whether it's put the old nose back on or build a new one. But today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday. I've got the ACT early Saturday morning, so I won't be back at this house until 1 o'clock on Saturday. We leave at 2, so I don't really. I'm crunched for time, but
What's going on, everybody? Chavis here. Chase is at school. It's Friday morning right now, and it's raining. It's been raining. I'm sitting in the motorhome. I came out here to work on that platform thing that I've been building, and it's just not working out with this weather. Because that thing's so big, I'm having to move around inside, outside, and it's just a mess. So I wanted to go over a few things. One thing right off the bat, we decided we're not racing this weekend. We're pretty sure they're canceling at Deep South because they're getting the same weather we're getting, and this has been ridiculous, the amount of rain that we've gotten. So I'm sure they're canceling. I'm pretty sure, I'm not calling that, but I'm just saying, pretty sure that they're going to end up canceling. I know Why Not is planning on racing, and there's probably a better chance that they'll get the race in, but it's about a 3-hour drive for us and the motorhome and stuff. So we're planning on racing 2 nights next weekend, and that just came about. We were only going to get the race at the Rev next Saturday night with the USMTS, and Adrian has been able to move her schedule around where she could get off. Me and Chase are going to bow up and do the stuff we need to do where we can be off, and we're going to leave next week, and we're going Friday night to Arclatech Speedway. this will be our first ever appearance with the USMTS group, you know, and we're really excited about that. It's something we've always wanted to do. We've tried to make it to a couple of those races a couple years ago, and to be honest with you, we were nowhere near ready to race against those guys. Not saying we are now. I know they're bad to the bone, but we're gonna go, you know, see where we fit in with them. So we're going to run Friday night at Arklatex Speedway in Vivian, Louisiana. Then we're leaving there and traveling over to the Rev in Monroe, Louisiana. And we're going to run Saturday night at the Rev. So both of those are USMTS events. So we're pretty excited about that. There's a couple other things I want to touch on. And this is kind of crazy, but maybe some of y'all are wondering. We've had terrible luck with animals around here. As you seen at the beginning of this video, that is Nugget. The rooster crowing in the beginning of the video, that's Nugget. The little bitty chick that we had, that's him. If you don't know the story about Nugget and why we have a chicken crowing at the beginning of our videos, I suggest that you search our channel for a video called Chicken Tails, Wildcat Removal and Big Horsepower. I think that's the name of the video. I know it starts Chicken Tails Wildcat Removal. Check that video out. Right at the beginning, I tell the story about Nugget, and that's where he came from, and that's how he ended up being who he is to us. So check it out. And then our little dog Maggie that we had, that y'all probably saw a lot of last year and maybe the beginning of this year, she had an accident here. We don't know what happened. Don't know if she got ran over, or it didn't look like she got ran over, but we took her to the vet. She was not getting around. They ended up having to amputate one of her legs. We had all that taken care of, and we rehomed her, and she's living inside with some friends of ours, living her best life. So we were scared that if we kept her around here the way she chased cars, the race car and stuff around, we were scared we were going to end up running over and killing her, and we didn't want to do that. So we got her a new home, and she's much better off. Our little dog Buddy that you see walking around, he's got a cone on in this video, and I'm sure some of y'all are probably wondering what in the world's going on with that. Buddy, at some point last year, Maggie broke Buddy's tail, and I've never seen anything like that. I know I'm kind of rambling, but this is real life. This really happened. So Buddy's tail got broke off, and basically his tail was only like this long. Well, it would start to heal up, and he would, I guess, chew on it, and it would start bleeding, and we kept going back and forth with it. When we came home from Bristol, Buddy's bone was hanging out, and I know that sounds gross, but I'm telling you, he actually had probably about that much bone hanging out on his tail. So we made him a doctor's appointment, and they started putting him on antibiotics and some pain meds and scheduled us for a surgery. So we just took him in for surgery, and he's had his tail repaired. So now he has no tail. He's got a little nub and it's stitched up, but that's why he's wearing a cone, so he can't chew on it until the stitches heal. So anyway, we've had a time with animals around here. The other thing, I know in this video Chase and I mentioned Patreon, and we are ready for Patreon. Well, we went and talked to Zach Rushing yesterday, which is a local, I call him a celebrity. He's a social media comedian, and he's doing very well on social media. And he took the time with us yesterday to give Chase advice about what he would do if he was in our shoes, things that he's learned that he didn't know. And you know, that's just it. Around here, it's hard to know or to get good advice from anybody, because nobody has been down that road. And you know, Zach Rushing has been down that road before, so for him to take the time out of his schedule and give us, you know, 2 hours of his time to just lay it out, I would do this and I would do that, we really appreciate that. And Zach encouraged us to go another route other than Patreon. So in this video where we talked about Patreon, that was before we talked to Zach. We probably won't do Patreon, but we have something else that we're gonna put together with Zach's help that's a lot like Patreon. So y'all stay tuned for more on that. We're gonna work out the details, and once we have it all in place, we're gonna go with it. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all very much. I hate we're not going to get to race this weekend, but we're going to have a lot going on next weekend. As y'all saw, Chase and Rocky got the body put on the car. We just have a lot of stuff going on. The new street stock ride that Chase and I talked about, that's really exciting. We're fixing to get rolling on it, and that's going to be content for y'all. That's a heck of a story in itself. For me, I just be honest with y'all, when we went over and looked at that car, and we pulled that tarp off of that thing, and I saw that plate on the side that I welded on back in 2008 that says Chase 1, and it's got the date on there. I had a vision. I remember Chase as a little dude standing there beside that car holding up the number 1, just a little bitty old joker. And that car was just, I think, just a frame back then. And I'm going to dig through my photos, and that's the kind of stuff we're going to be talking about as we're putting that car together. And it's always been my dream for him to drive one of my cars, so I'm very excited about that. And we got a lot of people coming on board that's going to help us get that car put together. So it's going to be a lot of stuff going on for us, and we really appreciate y'all. We couldn't do it without all y'all. Y'all actually are our biggest sponsor right here on YouTube. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for following along. If you got any questions, if you'd like to see more about certain things, hit us up on the comments right here. Let us know what y'all want to know. And until then, you know, we'll be back at it next week. So y'all be safe, stay dry, and we'll see y'all later. Bye.